I am. This movie is
Hello.
live streamed
Yeah. Hello, YouTube.
live from Siesta Key and the UK, Kent,
Hernia Bay.
Hernia Bay.
Hernia Bay. It is Hernia Bay here.
It's funny
I've
how
got my cat pen. I bought him a laser pen so that he can
torture.
play.
It's
Teasing. Cats love it.
And you wonder why he sticks his ass in the camera and brings
No,
it.
he loves it. Honestly, if he hears just the click, he's like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Gets all excited. For a dog, it would be.
Mhm. Yeah.
Dogs are more they're not more they're more human like.
They
And
want to
cats
please their owners. Cats
and
don't.
cats are more kind of like they've got the animal instinct a lot more, I think. I'm trying to be nice about it because otherwise,
Occasionally, you'll find a cat that if you wad up a piece of paper and throw it, it'll fetch it and bring it back. Not
yeah,
many cats play fetch.
my Gizmo did it. His brother. Yeah, that's what he did.
Mhm.
He'd drop it on my feet for me to do it again.
Oh.
I know.
See, I limit my pets to animals that can catch frisbees.
Well, that's good if that pet suits your lifestyle, but sometimes you haven't got that luxury because
Yeah.
I haven't. So you have to be really committed with a dog. With a cat, they kind of like look after themselves a bit. They come and go when they want, dish their food out, give them some treats, make sure they've got water.
Yep.
Love them when they come up and nudge you, and then they're off doing whatever they want to do out there. And probably got 5 different homes as well.
I gotta say how beautiful you look.
Oh, thank you, darling. I
Wow.
redid my makeup because I was at an event tonight, so I
Mhm.
thought I'll come home and get myself ready for you.
Mm. You look hot.
What? Is it
Hot. Hot. HAWT, hot.
Still can't say it like that.
You do.
You look what?
Well,
How's your day been, darling? I know you said on the phone just now. I'm just asking for everybody else to know what you've been doing today.
yeah, I had a fantasy football draft, and that concluded today. It went over a course of days because it was online and people had so many hours to make their picks. And I've got a great team. As I mentioned, I stopped following sports. Gosh, right after I watched The Secret, like 13, 14 years ago, except for the NFL, National Football League. So I still watch football. I am kind of happy though. I've noticed that on Good Morning Football, it seems like this is a daily program, Monday through Friday. And for 3 hours, they talk about football from 7 o'clock in the morning until 10.
Nice.
So I've noticed, though, it seems like every day that they're on, they're talking about how there's all these tickets available for preseason games starting at like $5 a ticket and so on. What that tells me is that ever since the NFL, the National Football League, started backing BLM and their players started kneeling for the national anthem, people started boycotting football. And now these announcers are pimping. They're basically trying to sell tickets for preseason games because there's nobody in the stands. Hardly anybody are going to the games to watch these professional football players, these big woke sons of bitches. So
yeah,
I'm loving that. And I hope that it carries over into the regular season where stadiums are not selling out. They're like half full, if that, because people are protesting. I love seeing that.
yeah. So when we're living together and you've got 7 hours worth of football, I'll be on my Xbox, all right?
Sure. It's a lot more than 7 hours.
Yeah, I know what I'll be doing.
Okay.
Because you don't like my Xbox kind of games, and
No.
I don't like football, so we're going to be fine.
Yeah,
we're going to
that'll
choose
work
different
out.
times to go and do what we want to do.
That's right. So
It'd be good.
Elizabeth Diaz was the first one in to the chat room, followed
Oh,
by
that's a new
Elizabeth
one.
Badger. So we got 2 Elizabeths that were the first ones in. And then Hanging Laundry and Brandy and Des. C.
Hello,
Cribs,
hello.
Karina, Debbie Hempele. Who else do we have? Oh, thank you, Elizabeth, for the super chat.
Oh.
Ellie looks awesome in orange. Elizabeth Badger.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
I'm colorblind. I thought that was red.
Well, it's kind of orangey red. Yeah.
Do you ever
I'm
see?
getting ready for the 28th, you see. I'm getting ready. Yeah. Because it's
yeah. That's
coming
right.
up soon.
Why
Do
don't
you know
tell
what?
everyone about that?
I'm going to go to my mum's because she wants to be part of it, but she doesn't do Zoom so well. So I'm going to be hosting from my mum's house.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's going to be joining in for the first time.
Awesome. Yay.
Be nice.
Yeah. All right. This is going to be fun. Okay. Let's try this. Because I'm like colorblind. I found a colorblind test. Now let me, because you're not colorblind, let me answer them first, and then we'll see what you have to say about them. Okay.
Okay.
I'll do the screen share. Okay, that one, that's a 7. This one looks like an 8. Am I right so far?
Hold on, because for some reason the screen share didn't come up. Hold on. Because I've only got it half screen. Let me, oh my goodness, I can't put it full screen at the moment.
Well, it gives me the answer after I put it in anyway.
Because I can't see them, darling.
Okay.
I can't see them. If you could stop screen share just 2 seconds, I'm really sorry. Then I'll make my thing, because half of it is cut off.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So if I put it full screen and then go. Sorry.
It's okay. Tell me when.
I'm ready now.
Oh, okay. We're good. Okay. I'll go.
Good. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Fantastic.
So, oops. See, I got the second one wrong. I thought that was an 8, and they said that was a 6. So I got to enter the number here. Don't tell me. I'm struggling with this one. 36. What do you think it is?
No, it's 26.
Is it? It is. See? I guess. Oh. Whoa. There's actually a number on this one. Whoa. 29. What do you
1 and 5, 15. Bingo.
15. Yep. God, I'm horribly colorblind. Okay. I don't even know if there's, it looks more like maybe a letter might be there than a number. Oh God, you can't tell me it's an 8.
No, I haven't. I just said it's funny.
Oh, I thought you said it's an 8.
It's not an 8.
Oh, good. Well, I can roll that one out then.
Yeah.
Jesus, what the hell is that? Is it 3?
No, it's a 6.
You are correct. Okay. I don't care how close or how far I sit from this. It's only going to be a guess because I don't see anything in this. Maybe there's something like going on right here. Maybe. So what could possibly that be? Maybe a 9.
No, it's 73.
It's close.
Yeah.
What the? I don't see anything in there. I'm going to put a 4 because I don't see anything. What do you see?
It's number 5. Is everyone else getting it in the chat? Because I can't get your chat up at the moment.
You're like perfect on this. All right, this is 20, 20, 21.
16.
Not even close.
Oh my goodness.
Good thing the colors are red and green on a stoplight. Yeah, I can see that.
Are you trying to do this so that if you wear a different color like green tomorrow on Saturday, that I'm not going to be pissed?
Of course I'm wearing red.
Know your game. You're going to go, I'm wearing red. No,
right?
John, you're wearing green.
This is number 4.
One of the numbers, correct?
Oh, that's
There's
all I
another
see.
one there.
I don't see anything.
It's 45.
I didn't see that. You're correct. This one's easy, 12.
12, that's right.
And this one looks like 29.
That's correct.
And it's either maybe an 8 or a 3. I'm going to go with 8.
8, yes.
Yay. I got 33 right. 33% right. That's
oh, love.
You got them all right.
Oh.
But they say that guys are more apt to be colorblind than females. So
is that right?
Yeah, we are more colorblind. That's why when women always look so great when they're all dressed up because they can color coordinate. How can we color coordinate if we can't tell colors apart?
Let's see what you've got on underneath that. So you've got your shirt on, or are you wearing nothing and then you can't stand up?
I got nothing on.
Really?
No, I've actually got a nice shirt on, but I'm wearing sweatpants underneath.
Yeah, but what color sweatpants? Oh,
they're blue.
That's not too bad then.
Bluish gray. Yeah.
That's not too bad. Yeah. That's
yep.
Okay.
So how did you guys do in the chat? Did you guys get them all right, like Allie, or was there anyone that was struggling like me?
Sorry, that's me. Oh, we're frozen.
Well, I'm okay. I think
the picture's frozen. Is anyone else seeing the picture frozen, or is it just me?
Just you.
Oh, you're doing that face going.
So I've always I can see the stoplights when it changes red, yellow, and green.
Thank goodness, hey.
What the thing is, what I noticed though is that I see different hues out of each eye. It's like I'll see something lighter out of one eye and darker, lighter green out of one eye, or lighter red out of one eye, and then a darker one in the other eye. And maybe that's what causes the color blindness. But there were a couple on there. I couldn't see anything. I would think that the whole world's playing a prank on me, that there was nothing on there, and the whole world's like, tell them there's a 6 on there.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize, honestly. I've not met anybody who's colorblind. Mwah.
So that was fun.
I love you, Mr. Man. Excuse me. I just said I love you, Mr. Man.
Mr. Man?
Mr. Man.
Mr. Man. I know
Mr. Man.
I know a person whose last name is Man.
Do you?
I do.
That's a coincidence. Oh, my clairvoyance tonight was spot on. I mean, it just really shocked me. You know, when sometimes it's like it's accurate, but then it's like, whoa, this woman, she went white and she nearly fell off a chair. she'd never have had a reading before, so I love it when you get the newbies coming in. It's like, it's great.
By the way, I love you too.
Thank you, darling.
Miss Woman.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm your Miss Woman.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was you doing then? I've interrupted you. You were looking at the screen.
Yeah, I was just checking out what some of the comments were on. We're still getting like comments on the numbers and stuff that were other blind tests, because we have a little lag, a little delay going on.
Yeah, cat is a house tiger. That's true. That's very true. They're always ready to pounce on something, I think, cats. Whereas dogs, they can be very lazy. They can kind of lay back, legs open with their balls hanging out, a bit like men, really. We're doing the same thing again. Anyway, that's
what's wrong with that?
But that's kind of the difference between cats and dogs, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Hot is pronounced hot. Hot.
What?
Hot. So it's HOWWT.
HAWT. Hot. What?
Oh, thank you, hanging laundry.
AW would be aw. Haw. Hot.
What?
What?
It doesn't sound right in English, darling. You're just orgasmic.
HWT. Hot.
It's the new red. It's true. Yeah. We've got the 28th. So the 28th is quite exciting. So let me get my little printed what's it out. So this is this Saturday. Okay, this Saturday. So
it is.
Want to come? I'm quite excited about it. I want to see some really nice matches. That's what I want to see. If there's, do you know what though? If there's just one couple that meet, then I'll feel as if it's a good day. That's how I feel about it.
So I'm gonna post a link in the chat for the Facebook page.
Yes.
So
if you guys haven't got Facebook and you want the link, then please message either me or Gregg. Just message us and we will send the link off to you, because we can just copy and paste it out, can't we, darling?
Or are they going to message us if they don't have Facebook?
Email. Oh, they haven't got your email, have they? Well, contact me on the website then, psychically.net. Contact us there and I will then forward it over to you. So
here is the Facebook page right now. Wow, check this out.
33, yay!
101 people. 101
wow.
people are either interested or going. So
that's going to be wonderful.
Outstanding.
That's brilliant.
Yay.
Thank you, Phil. Phil's done a lovely super chat for you.
Oh, okay. Wow. Thank you, my brother.
Oh.
37, 37. Oh, thank you. Today's date adds up to 37, which reduces to 10. Wheel of Fortune.
That means things are changing, things are moving. It's all good. All good. Yeah.
So I was wondering, you know, they were supposed to release the results of the Arizona, I can't say it, AUDIT, and I haven't heard anything about it. I don't know if they did or didn't.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not going to know the same time as you, I don't think.
No.
No. Well, we already know, don't we?
We do.
But it's just nice for everybody else to know, and for things to start moving in that direction and get the right president. not necessarily in the White House, but in leadership. Not that he isn't already in leadership in the background anyway.
So if you guys haven't seen it yet, I put out a new the bigger picture.
Yes.
So I've got it here on the censored version. I had to bleep out a lot of words that I can't say here on YouTube. And I put that out yesterday. And you can also find a link to the full version, the uncensored version, pinned to the top in the comments right here. So check that out.
Well, that truck driver is an absolute legend.
This guy.
Love
Definitely.
him. Love him. What a superstar. And I know that it's bad language and it might put people off, but my goodness, sometimes they need it.
He and all the other truckers that are joining him are heroes.
They are. So if any of you watching, hats off to you. Absolutely marvelous.
So I've gotten so many wonderful comments too on here about,
people have missed the bigger picture. They've missed it.
Yeah.
And I know why you haven't been able to do it.
Yeah.
Because there was one point where you felt as if, that was kind of taken over your life a little bit, and your spirituality was kind of, sometimes it takes a bit of a sidestep when you've got so much going on. They do blend together, but there's times where so much is going on when that takes over, and you felt as if you had to get the balance back, didn't you?
I stopped doing it in October of last year. And and then in December, I had diverticulitis, and then I had, 7 months of medical issues going on. So, but for the most part, I'm healthy, still recovering, but I feel good. I feel really good. And we're at that point in time where either we stand up or we go down as a collective, as a society. And all these people that have gotten the poke. I posted a video on BitChute from this one doctor who said anywhere between 6 months to 2 to 5 years, everyone that got it will no longer be with us.
Can I say that my guides are kind of telling me that some of what was given was placebo? What do they call it?
Saline, placebo effect.
And so I don't think that everybody will. I think there are some that are fine, and I'm hoping that's your mum, and that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
But we'll obviously know when we know. But
yeah,
that's how I feel about it. That's what my true self is saying. That's how.
Most of us know people that have taken it. My parents have. Despite my sister and I begging them not to do so, but we're looking at mass genocide, and they're going to say, well, it was an experimental vaccine. Nobody forced you. It wasn't a law. They're going to say, even if they mandate it, a mandate's not a law.
There is, because some people they're saying that you cannot go to work. It's like a friend of mine. She's being forced to take it because the only job that she's ever done and that she enjoys doing is healthcare. Mm-hmm. And they're saying that if by September you haven't had this, then you're out of a job. So she's having it done, even though I've tried to tell her, what's what. But how far do you push people? This is the trouble. I've fallen out. I haven't told you. I think I've upset Megan, and I feel absolutely awful. But I was watching something that was really, when you've literally just finished watching something that has triggered you badly. And it was called, it was to do with vaccinations, but it was to do with all of them. And so I know I've got to watch what I say. And the stuff that was put in them, formaldehyde, what?
Yeah. Mercury.
Aluminium, mercury. These things, mercury does not leave your body ever.
Never. It stays with you forever.
In there. And there was some, anyway, there was some scenes in there that was really, really awful. And so Megan, we had a conversation then, and they called up, so we did a group chat thing, and it ended up me, Megan, and Ria, and they'd said about it, formaldehyde, and I said to Ria, what is it? And this Megan was there, and she said it's for they use it to embalm dead bodies. And I said, what are they doing putting that in a vaccine? Sorry. And they said, and Megan just went off on one. She's just like, why are you talking about this? And I said, well, really, darling, what would you do if you found out some information and, it's really serious? What would you do? And she's basically dismissed the whole thing, basically. And it was like, and then shortly after that, either her phone cut out or Isla got hold of a phone, or I don't know. So I don't know. It's people are falling out with people over this. It's like the big divide is going on.
Yeah.
And I feel dreadful about it. And I'm sharing my story and opening my heart because I know that this is going on all over the place. And the people I'm reading for, online, some of their family have completely disowned them and walked away. And I don't want to get to that stage. But at what point do you shut your mouth? At what point?
You can't at this point. This is the Holocaust version 2. Yeah. This is the end. If people don't stand up now, it's done. It's over.
If she then went and got one of them. I mean, Hallie has already got medical issues, serious medical issues.
So she should be exempt.
But she said she's not getting them, this newest one. She's not getting that done, but all the other ones, and she said, that's how it is. She's just going to. But if I didn't say anything and then something then happened, at what point do you then say that was your job as a nan, as a mum, that was your job to give information, even if it means falling out with people? At what point do you shut your mouth? I can't.
You can't. There's no point of return at this juncture.
No.
They have crossed the line by enforcing and mandating and all this other crap about people having to threatening people. You'll lose your job if you don't get it.
Yeah. You won't be able to fly.
And that's bull.
It's like now, you won't be able to go into a nightclub. That's what's going on in England. You won't be able to go to a nightclub. You won't be, sooner or later it will then be restaurants, and then it will be stores, supermarkets, and that's where it's headed up. So
that's where it's heading.
That's why we can't shut up right now.
That's why we got to continue. Everyone out there voicing their opinions, making phone calls, do whatever you can. I will not go down on my knees. I'll go down fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, you
do get into some kind of quite near misses with your family, don't you? As well, because you speak to your mum.
We get into discussions about this, and we end up agreeing to disagree on our stance. My parents still want me to get vaccinated, despite everything I've told them. I mean, they're both college educated. My mom's got 2 master's degrees. And just because you have a college education doesn't mean you're intelligent, at least not in this area. I'm not saying that they're not intelligent. No, in this area, they never researched any of this. It's an experimental, what.
But what's happening, I think, with educated people is they're less likely to believe the proper research, they're in this boundary of,
Yeah, because they're more apt to believe whatever they get taught, whether it's from
whatever they're taught.
TV
Yeah.
or teachers in educational facilities. But I've got a master's degree. I question everything. Yeah. So what's the difference? Why do some people but not others?
That's why people have joined in 5D to find out. But I've got a question. I've got a question from my mum to you.
I will. I do.
I know. So my mummy said, and don't shoot the messenger, but my mummy said, "Hello, Mum. I'm saying it. She loves you." She said, "I love him. I love him. But I want him, he's taken away the Nisara Jasara, but can he put something in there, please, in its place? Like, can you look into the quantum financial system, please? To give us some hope." So if you take that away, can you put in some hope, please?
Gotcha. And that makes sense. And I have talked about a lot of things, about other options, the cryptocurrencies and gold, silver.
Yeah.
Those are great ways to go around the system of fiat currency. But the QFS, I can do something on that as well. And I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings. I wish Nisara and Jasara were true. Nobody, and I've asked for years, please, somebody, one person, just one person, show me that original bill. Nobody can do it. Why? Because it never existed. And I look like the bad guy. I look like the idiot. And people get all pissed at me. Oh, you're wrong. You're wrong.
It's because they get pissed because people need to believe in something. So if you take something away, it's good to put something in so that you can then still give people hope. Because people are committing suicide left, right, and centre. People are squashed by the fact that they can't pay their mortgage, the fact that their credit card bills are coming out. For you guys, it's the medical expenses. People are they're kind of everything's coming at them. Do you see what I mean? And with the hope of Nisara Jasara, that was giving them some hope. But we know, that this system has to crash.
Everything does.
What it is now.
Everything
has. So it is going to crash. So things are going to get better. And I think just people need to maybe hear you say it because you do the research. Cramp in my foot. Isn't that awful?
Well,
that's you kicking me under the table, isn't it? Going, shut up, Hallie.
No. Well, that to me actually is more reason why we need to be together physically.
Why? So you can kick me under the table?
Yeah. No, because whatever goes on, I want to be there with you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. Well, you said yourself, you say, I'm 60 and I've had a heart condition, I've had this, and just and my health is not great either. So it's like we're two old crocs here. Do you know what I mean? It's like we've got to have some decent years together.
I know. Since 2008, I've had a heart attack, I've had cancer, diverticulitis, colostomy, reverse colostomy, appendectomy, hernia, incisional hernia. No. What the?
Yeah.
I figure, okay, maybe I got another good 10, 15 years left in me. I don't know. But I want to spend as many as I can with you.
Yeah. Well, we're working on it, aren't we? So maybe October, because lots of people are asking me. At the moment, you have to be jabbered in order to get into America. So because I'm not prepared to do that over my dead body. So
I can go there.
You can come here, but I was talking to the landlady of the pub. I've got to do a plug for the pub I was in. It was wonderful. I did a little live video in there. It's a lovely, quaint English pub. And if anybody wants kind of a local, villagey kind of feel pub with an open fire and everything, it's lovely. There's live bands in there and, things like that. It's lovely. It's called the Bell Inn. Stop laughing. The Bell Inn in Shepherd's Well, near Dover. Okay.
Why would I laugh? Stop laughing.
Well, because in English terms, I don't know if you guys, I can't say it right now. It's rude. The bell. What do you think the bell means exactly? Without actually saying it. In terms of being naughty, what do you think a bell is?
Like ring my bell kind of thing?
Mm. Shall I
Maybe
send it in chat? Shall I send it to you in chat?
Okay. So maybe it's more of an English thing. Or maybe I'm just
clearly because you don't know.
Maybe I'm like that commercial, that root beer commercial, thick-headed.
There you go. People in England are shouting it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Have you not? Okay.
No, I haven't.
And it sometimes comes in at the end. Yeah. So anyway, the Bell Inn in Shepherd's Well near Dover. I highly recommend it. It's a great pub. Yeah, me and the landlady was talking because I was, people are chatting over the bar and everything. And some people were saying they've been on holiday. And of course, my ears pricked up. It's like, are they saying they've been on holiday abroad? And she said, yeah, she's been abroad. She went to Spain because she bought a property, one of the caravans. She bought a caravan to hire out in Spain. So, for holiday makers and things. So she basically told me that yes, we can. So when you come here in October, we could fly to Spain
and get married.
Yes. Yeah.
And that I got to look into, if you're Mrs. Prescott, can you fly with me back to the United States?
Oh, I know. That's what we've got to work out.
Without getting jabbed.
Well, you're able to fly back in. Otherwise, you're going to be locked out of your country.
Yeah.
If they won't let you in.
Yeah.
So, that can't be the case. I don't know how it's worded on the website. I don't know how it's worded.
That'd be awesome to fly you back as Mrs. Prescott.
Yeah.
This is Ellie Prescott.
I just have to get back here for Christmas. And I would love then you to come back with me at Christmas, because I'm selfish like that, because I just want you with me all the time now.
Ellie's been working on her signature.
Yeah.
She's got a new version of it.
I have. I'm happy with it. Yeah. When you kind of I've been practicing for a long time, and now it's like, yes, that's it.
That's
and
it.
I'm gonna get a tattoo somewhere of it. I don't agree with I don't not agree with tattoos. On me, I just didn't think a tattoo would be, yeah.
Yeah, I am tattooless.
I'll do it for you.
You don't have to do it for me.
I'll do it for me, for you.
Oh, okay.
I just read, Des, I'm pleased you like your bracelet. All the jewelry is made with so much love from me, because I enjoy doing it so much. And you clearly are feeling the love. So it makes me happy.
Nobody in chat understood Bell.
Oh, did they not?
No.
Have you got any of you guys in England? That's what I want to know. Because obviously in America, Trisha might. She's in England.
That went way over my head. Poor choice of words.
I know.
That's your hint.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am sorry. Coming away from that naughty thing, what do you think about Afghanistan? What's going on there, do you think?
What a nightmare. Couple things come to mind. Perhaps it was intentional. You know, once again.
By who? White hats or black hats?
It's hard to say. If it was intentional by the white hats, you would have thought that they would have gotten all the citizens out first beforehand.
Absolutely.
But on the other hand, getting everybody out as quickly as possible also cuts down on the poppy opium, cartel that's been going on there for years, that the United States military has been overseeing and protecting, all the poppy fields, for all the illegal drugs, which generates billions of dollars, hundreds of millions, if not billions. Or the other possibility is what's going on outside of that. Okay, we got Afghanistan over here. What's going on over here?
Yeah, because that usually is the case, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So you said about not true flags.
Yes.
Didn't you? In your bigger picture. So
yes.
Could this be one? But, we're hearing live footage, or are we, of people who are trying to get out,
Yeah, there's thousands of Americans that are still there, and Biden abandoned them. They can't get to the airport.
If that is the white hats, then it's a frigging poor show.
Yeah. That's the difference.
To wake people up, that's just wrong on many levels. It's wrong.
It's no different than Trump bragging about Operation Warp Speed in his speech in Alabama. He was bragging about it, and the crowd booed him.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. Well, good. I think good because that is something that's bugging me.
Yes.
And I've been listening to lots of people's explanations. I've just been listening to something recently. I don't know when it was, because sometimes what they're doing at the moment is there's somebody else is hijacking a video, putting it on as if it's breaking news now, when actually when you listen to it, it was something like near Christmas, or because they're talking about Christmas. So unfortunately we don't know when, but they were asking about to Simon Parks, Magenta Pixie, and Tara somebody, but I can't remember who she is. And they were asking the question, she asked the question, what is it about, the jab?
Mm-hmm.
What it is about that? Why is Mr. T doing that and promoting that when it's causing harm? Why is he doing that? And Simon's explanation, I've got to try, I can't tell you word for word for it, but it was kind of like everybody is free to choose what they want to do with their own bodies. And he can't be a dictator. And he has to play a game in order to get into because there's a lot of people that believe in the jab. And the biggest thing is that he needs to get into to be president again. He needs that. But I'm not seeing it. And obviously I don't know when this was. It could have been before they were doing all the counts in Arizona and stuff.
Yeah, it probably was. Well, yeah, or during the counts. If you
Yeah.
mentioned it was during Christmas or around Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. So it could be that's what they saw back then. But the other things that I'm hearing is about we can't be a dictator, and if people feel as if that's what they want or that's what they need, then they've got to have it. The other thing was that the ones that Mr. T did get organized were actually good ones, and they were tampered with, because when he talks about it, he says that he got them sorted out, and he said something about it's now Biden is now Mr. B is now in charge. Everybody is questioning the jab. So reading between the lines, it could be that Mr. T is saying, well, when I was in charge of that, it was better, but when Mr. B took over it, then something happened to it. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to understand it, so I don't know for sure.
There's a lot of double speak going on.
Yes, there is.
My belief, I've talked about this quite a bit. My belief is that Trump was shown the Zapruder film, and he was given a list of choices. You will do one of these options, and he chose the eugenics option, where he had the opportunity to look like a hero with Operation Warp Speed.
Yeah.
He got a chance to look, but ultimately honest people that believed in him, like my parents, they believed in him. They believed in Operation Warp Speed. They believe in the poke. A lot of honest people are going to ultimately pay the price because of that.
Yeah.
And that's unforgivable.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Up until that point, I thought he did an amazing job. He was the best president up until that point we've ever seen. One of the best ones. Well, one of the best I've ever seen in my lifetime, and amongst the best that have ever been here in the United States. Absolutely. Except for that, and people, like I said, at that rally in Alabama the other day, they were booing the fact that when he bragged about Operation Warp Speed, they booed him.
I wonder what his reaction was. I'd like to see that.
You can find it on YouTube.
I can't find in England, darling. It's really hard to see any of Trump's speeches or rallies or anything.
Oh,
it's really difficult. So
I'll send you a link.
If you do get anything like that, can you please send me the link?
Definitely.
And
yeah.
I'll share the crap out of it over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm never gonna completely go against Mr. T ever, because the best thing that he's ever done is rescuing the children.
Yep.
And it's all about the children, and it all boils down to satanic ritual abuse, I'm afraid.
Yep.
It all boils down to that. The power, that's where they get the power from. That's where they get the adrenochrome from. That's where everything starts to come in. Sorry. I'm not doing well today, am I? Anyway, that's what it's all about. And he's done an amazing job, and he's doing that behind the scenes, and nobody really knows what is going on. But yeah, so as far as I'm concerned, he's still good. There's loads of amazing comments here that I've been trying to read through. Should we read through some of them?
Go ahead. I'm glancing at them now, and I just want to thank everybody that is joining us here tonight on date night. Obviously, Allie and I will flirt with each other throughout the night, but we also cover a lot of different topics. We go all over the board, and we enjoy reading what your comments are as well. And we want to thank everyone for joining us here.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, so Daisy says she's wearing yellow because she's indecisive. On Saturday, it's a traffic light system. So it's a singles, we didn't really explain it, but there's a singles in 5D.
Mhm.
My boring. In 5D kind of get together, and it's for people who are looking for love, or sometimes friendship, companionship. And if you're looking for companionship and you're not quite sure whether you want love or not, then you wear orange or yellow. If you
Orange
are
or yellow.
definitely open, then you will be wearing, green. And if you really are, just there, just to hang out, or just friendship, then you would be wearing red. And me and Greg are wearing red. So I think,
or whatever I think my version of red might be.
yeah, I know he was setting us up for that. So we'll watch what he is wearing. He's probably going to wear green shorts and red t-shirt.
No. Oh, honey, I am so happy. I couldn't be happier
I know,
to
I'm
spend
teasing.
the rest of eternity with you.
I'm teasing you, darling. But I think my mum's wearing green.
Good.
Yeah, she is looking for love. She's looking for her soul companion, her forever person. That's what she's looking for. So if anybody else is looking for that, then please join us on there. We will try and get round and talk to everybody who's there. That's what we're going to try and do.
All of 100.
Yeah, whoever comes, we're going to try. Okay, so because everybody should have their say, really, and we're just, yeah, we don't know how it's all going to go, but
no, we're clueless. It's kind of like date night. We wing it.
Yeah, we will, but we know it's a good thing because people need to see that. Now, if there's anybody who's a bit shy and they can't make it, but they would have loved to have come and they're single and looking, then can you please send me via the website a photo of yourself wearing whatever color you are linked to, or write down on a piece of paper in front of your photo when you take your photograph. We need the photographs if you are going to be true likeness to you today, or whenever you're taking it. Not 5 years ago, not 10 years ago, not 20 years ago. Now, let's be honest. So if you can't make it, or you're too shy to attend, but you still want to be included in it, then I will show some of the photographs. Okay, just do a little kind of paragraph of what you're looking for, and I will show that as well.
Maybe we can create like breakout rooms for like age groups or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And obviously we need to know your kind of preference. That's why we need to talk to everybody, because you don't really want someone messaging you if you're kind of like looking for a lady and you're a lady, or you're a man and you're looking for a man and you've got other people. So that's why we need to know these things. We don't want to offend anybody. It's going to be good. So if you want to attend, you can go to Facebook. I think Greg's just put the link in Facebook chat thing there.
I'll put it in there again.
Yeah, so Brandy says she didn't get an invite. We must have invited. I did the maximum I could possibly do.
I could have swore I invited you.
I will send it over to you though, Brandy, but you can just go to the Facebooky page and go in, and please send it off to your friends as well. It would not be nice.
Yes.
So, topic for discussion: has the idea of meeting someone, falling in love, being eroded? No, I don't think so. I think people are ready for that now more than ever. They've done all of their kind of going through, finding themselves, and a lot of people are in that kind of balanced feeling of, I'm happy with who I am, and I'm happy to be single until I meet that special person. So, yeah. When
that happens, it's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
You just know. You will know. It's when that twin comes into your life. You will know.
Yeah. and it's like there's no doubt at all.
Mhm.
And it's like people said when we was being interviewed by Todd Medina, and he said, you're brave in going out there and stating, that you guys are twin flames. And it's like, we both said it's not difficult at all. It's not. It just is as natural as breathing in and out. So
Yeah, and I'm just absolutely flattered and grateful that you found me in my dreams. You came to me in my dreams, and just we worked as a team. Honestly, you knew that I go, well, when I dream, I go instantly into the dream state. I dream all night, and you don't remember your dreams very often. So the plan would be that you would visit me in my dreams, and we would find each other that way.
thank goodness you remembered.
Oh, how can I forget? When I'll tell you, if anyone has a twin flame and they've seen them in their dreams, they're so memorable. You wouldn't forget that. You just know that you've seen that face thousands of other lifetimes, hundreds of other lifetimes. You've been with that person so many times. That image is basically burned into your cellular memory. You know that person. And that's how I felt when I saw Allie. It's like, oh wow, she's on the other side of the veil, I thought, but I was wrong.
My confidence wasn't that great. You've given me confidence, but my confidence wasn't that great because I first time that you tried to talk to me and things, I remember showing my family and I said, look at this guy talking to me. He keeps putting hearts up every time I'm on live. Who's he? He's got it wrong. He must think I'm something. He must not look at my other photographs and see my fat ass. He must not understand who I am. Because I just thought, wow. So I was just, anyway.
Look at you. I would think most people would think, what is she doing with him?
No. But anyway, that aside, it was just, it took me a little bit longer, to kind of accept that somebody like you would be interested in me. And I knew nothing about in 5D.
No. Nope.
I mean, when we did the reading, I think you had the banner in the background then, did you? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, you must have done. So you had the banner in the background, but I still didn't know what it was. didn't know. So you just know.
And it just, everything just falls into place. And then it's like, even some of the physical things that I've gone through personally, you've gone through, or your mother has gone through, and we've shared all the same experiences together. All of them.
I know. It's like there was a list, wasn't there, going, I think got to about 50 something.
Yeah.
And then we kind of give up, write them down.
There's so many commonalities that you and I have that we share that are just, we are so meant to be together.
This is the reason we are. This is the reason why we want this. Because we want you guys to meet that person. And I'm really, really praying this happens for people, because I speak to so many people, so many lovely people who are ready to kind of commit to that special person, and they're just waiting to find that person, or they're dating, but the people are in so much in the 3D world that they just can't seem to connect with them, because so this is why we're doing it, so that you're going to meet somebody who is open.
Acuman on 15 said, my twin is not here, not alive. Did your twin pass on, or do you feel that your twin didn't incarnate with you? Because that happens a lot, and that's what I thought happened with Allie because she came to me in my dream. I thought she was on the other side of the veil helping me. And that does happen quite often. One will come in and they'll want that other person to experience love, and knowing that you and that other person are like me and Allie, that's the ultimate love. But if I had not incarnated and Allie did, I would want her to find love
I
while she's
wouldn't.
down
I'd
here.
be up there going, no, over my dead body, he's not doing it. I would jinx the hell out of it. I'm joking, not joking.
Well, it's funny because the other day
bloody struggle, I can tell you. I'm like, I'm not looking. No, I can't.
I went through Allie's pictures the other day. I was just like, I got nothing better to do right now. So
well, that's nice.
I was on Allie's Facebook page and I was scrolling. I scrolled down as far as I could on all the photos, and I got all the way down to like 2013. And I put like little hearts next to each one of her pictures that she's in. It's because she's just so beautiful. And I put a little heart, almost all of them. The pictures of her with her boyfriends, previous boyfriends, I couldn't put myself to putting a little heart next to it.
I didn't even know they were up there, to be fair.
Yeah. Sorry. Couldn't do it.
I wouldn't either if I was looking at yours. But you said that you still got some of you and Michelle up there.
I'm sure there are.
We're comfortable enough not to be going, oh, they shouldn't be up there.
Yeah.
Like, well, I haven't taken them down. I don't know. I don't even know who you're talking about, honestly, when you're saying that. It's like, really? I didn't think my love life was that much out there. I was really kind of like, yeah, anyway.
I might even have a picture of Jody on there because I was somewhere in there. I don't know.
I'm gonna have a look now.
You'd have to go way back.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I enjoyed that though, for the most part, except for those guys.
Well, you did say you can say thank you to them because
I did. I got to the point where I just kind of like smile and say thank you for whatever it was that brought you two apart, because it brought me and her together. So I was grateful. I was showing gratitude. Mm-hmm. I mean, look how lucky I am. I am the luckiest guy on the planet.
I know.
Damn right.
I'm joking.
We just fit so well together in every way imaginable.
Yes, we do. Let's not go there though. That's not right.
I wasn't going there.
He was.
Well, maybe a little. So how are you guys doing in the chat room?
There's loads of wonderful comments. I can't keep up with them. I want to answer all of them.
Rose says it's a really
honestly back up.
Story.
I'm back up to C Cribs saying your room decor was fabulous. You're talking about my butterfly one, C Cribs. Here, Karina, yes, here in Australia, 2 truckers are striking 24 hours. Well done.
Yes. You got a lot of support worldwide. The whole world is behind you.
Absolutely. Because if people standing up, it's the people that are going to London, and standing there, and Jeanette Archer speaking out about satanic ritual abuse, and oh my goodness, well done. Yeah, so Susan Parry said, my sister was told that if she doesn't get she will lose some of her benefits at her job. How dare they? Yeah.
So what did you think of this one?
Yeah, nice.
You like that? I ended up calling this one New Earth.
New Earth. Okay.
Yeah. So this is
They're,
one of our-
they're not my colors, but I like them.
somebody said here, I don't know if you guys have the candy there, Good and Plenty, I think it is. They said that's what the colors reminded them of, Good and Plenty.
Okay. No, we don't have that. I've not heard of
Yeah.
that.
So, yeah.
Businesses will be hurting if they enforce employees to get Jabberwocky. People will quit because there are so many other jobs available to them.
Well,
It is
everything,
true. What's going to happen? You know?
everything that goes woke will, like here, the Coca-Cola, they went woke and their sales plummeted. People, if you're going to go woke, if you're going to push your passport agenda on us, yep, people will rebel. And I think those numbers are completely skewed about how many people actually have gotten it.
So do I. Although I am so shocked going into pubs and things, the amount of people there. I've been double jabbed. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just want to kind of hug them and say, I'm so sorry. That's how I want to be with them.
Leona is asking, Greg, how is the energy in your area? Love from Australia. I live in Florida, and we have the 99.9% quartz crystal sands here. Amazing energy on the beaches. The beaches are clearing up. We had some red tide here from a spill up north, and it's starting to clear up, and the water's getting better, and the weather's always amazing. This is Sarasota, Siesta Keys, the Gulf Coast of Florida, and it's amazing. We have the world's best, at least here in the United States, the best governor that looks out for all of us, and he's anti-mask, just he puts out there that let everybody live their lives normally instead of living in fear and wearing a mask and quarantining yourself. So it's a great place to live. It is. And it's summer every day. So how can you go wrong?
I know.
Endless summer.
Just want to respond to Patty Simmons because I'm still way back on the messages. I just had my granddaughter, who we've raised since she was born, walk out and move in with her uber woke daughter, her aunt, and threaten an RO, I don't know what an RO is, against me because I don't agree with the draconian bullshit. I feel for you, Patty. I really do. It is hard for families. Yeah.
Oh, Donna Rose said the beach was much nicer on Sunday. She went to the drum circle. Right on.
Oh, that's good. The drum circle must help the energy there.
So you have the energy of the drums.
Yeah.
And they're doing it on the 99.9% quartz crystal sand. You have the energy of that.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll have the energy of like a new moon or a full moon going on. So you have all these different energies that are going on. It's amazing. I can't wait for you to experience it.
Wouldn't that have been lovely to get married on a Sunday, maybe Sunday, on the beach, and then to have the drum circle.
Sure.
Wouldn't it be lovely?
Yeah.
Aren't now?
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We pray for you and your family, Patty. Yeah. There's a lot of lovely comments for Patty there. Yeah. Wow. Stay strong, stand your ground, and don't acquiesce. It's true. or whatever that means. Acquiesced. I know what it means. I don't know how to say it. How do you say that?
Acquiesce.
Acquiesce. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. We can't get through all the comments. I'm really sorry. I'm still not at the end. Oh my God, I was only a quarter of the way up there. So, oh.
Tell you're pretty far behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Started with the 9/11 and then we had the passport to cross Canada to USA and just been continually more. I mean, I did a reading for a lady in Australia and she said she was in Western Australia and she said where she lives it wasn't as bad. So it's not all of Australia that has gone crazy with all the rules and regulations. So that's good to know that it's not all of it. It's not like a one rule fits all type thing. So Leona said, here in Australia, the draconian agenda is increasing. However, my heart and intuition is telling me that we'll all flip around soon. Good to manifest this vision for all of us. It's true. Every time I kind of like go, oh God, this is happening, I get this kind of feeling inside that it's only for now. We can't be this awake and everybody seeing what's going on for us to go backwards. You don't go backwards once you've woken up.
What I'm wondering is what is behind this big push for everyone outside of eugenics? Is there something else that they're look over here while this is going on? Are they, there's talk of this asteroid or meteor or something like that is projected to hit off the coast of California in was like 2030 or something like that, like 9 years. Is that what's going on? They're distracting people. So, at least life can continue somehow, but with fewer people, I don't know. That doesn't make sense. But what if they knew that something else was going on, that we are on the verge of making this spiritual leap with our DNA? Our DNA is, about to get activated with maybe the solar flash event. And they want to keep everybody as their slaves by giving them that injection, which fucks with their DNA.
Yeah.
Is that something that's going on? I'm always, that's how my mind works. I'm constantly questioning, okay, you can tell what the obvious is. What's not obvious that's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on behind the scenes? What's going on over here while everyone's looking over there?
Yeah. And that's what they do all the time, isn't it?
Yep.
And then they create a problem and then they've already got the solution planned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they've had it for a long time. Yeah. Like Ike says, problem, reaction, solution. Yeah.
So does Australia have different states and different laws? I presume they do as well.
I know the main area that they were having issues with was New South Wales. That's where they were doing the rounding up, and maybe that was a prototype of other cities. I just feel badly for the Australians for being put into that kind of draconian kind of law, but our hearts are with the truckers there, that you guys continue to go out there and block the roads, do whatever it does. And that goes for anyone. And it doesn't have to even have to be in Australia. Do whatever you can do to stand up against these draconian measures.
I'm all for them, but that means that the food won't get through, and that means that's what they want, because they were already telling farmers to dislodge all the food, and,
Yeah.
and say, you've got to burn this crop, you've got to do this. And
Yeah,
there's
isn't that a
letters going
crock
out
of
to them.
shit?
So,
Yeah.
could this actually play into their hands? Unfortunately, so I don't know. I'm just putting it out there.
Leona says here in Queensland, we are governed by the Three Stooges. They are pathetic yet have power. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Leona, it's not just there, it's everywhere. We're all governed by a bunch of idiots. I don't care whether you're talking about Resident Biden, the Queen, Trudeau. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
None of them give a flying fuck about us.
You're right, Leona. I feel that here in Australia, we are the test run for other countries.
Yep.
I've heard that exact thing.
Yep.
Mm.
Problem is, here in the United States, we still have guns. They can't take them away.
My mum, we were talking about this. Not that I want violence, because I don't.
No, I don't either.
But we in England always thought of Americans to take no shit. And Americans are taking shit. It looks like that. Does that make sense? It's like, where are the people standing up? Where are the vigilante groups? Where are this? Where are that? I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying we expected there'd be more of that, but it's been very peaceful.
On Gab, I love Gab. They've broken the United States down in this one group to quadrants. Like we have the southeastern quadrant, which would include Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, so on and so forth, and they're giving us a way to communicate with each other, to maybe organize things, so at least we have an area. It's a step in the right direction, and I love that. So check us. Go to Gab if you're not there already. If you're on Twitter, screw Twitter. Also, sign up for join us on Telegram. It's just in5D and the number 1, in5D number 1. Join me there, because I post a lot of stuff there that I can't post on Facebook, or stuff we can't talk about on YouTube.
I've said some words today. I'm hoping it doesn't get into trouble. I'm sorry. Me and my big mouth.
Nah, it's okay.
Sorry.
I'm so in love with you.
Well, even if I shut down your channel, you were still going to
everything is what it is.
If not, to poor Phil. I feel sorry for Phil. It's just, it's not right. It isn't right.
But he's still able to get his message out on Facebook. So
yes. Yeah. That's good.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. The world's gone mad, but it is changing, and we are making a difference. Mm-hmm. Even just speaking out to one other person a day is going to plant a little droplet, and the ripple effect. So even if it's somebody in the supermarket just saying, when will this crap end? Just that statement. When will all this crap go? Call it a plandemic. Do anything. These little things, they all make a difference. They really do.
One of the comments I get a lot of on the bigger picture is, thank you for doing this. Thank you for creating an awakening. And
true.
But I have had people, like on the last video, I had somebody tell me that, she got upset because I called this woman a dumbass. The woman
she was video, a dumbass. I'm sorry.
She was a dumbass. Her father died after getting the vaccine, and she said, "Oh, it would have been a worse death if he didn't." He died. It didn't matter. how can it be any worse?
Exactly.
That's a dumbass.
Yeah. The thing is, people are expecting you to be holier than thou, and
Oh, Mr. Guru at all times, but I
yeah,
am.
but
I am. I try to be the observer. I try, but there's things that also you have to be a leader in certain areas, and it's time for the leaders to lead.
yeah,
So we can do our spiritual work, but we can also still be on the front line as spiritual warriors,
that's right.
standing in the vibration of truth, love, and light.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
was
I
always
do.
accused when I used to do psychic development. I used to bring in kind of what they call my conspiracy theories. There was a couple of people who used to say it doesn't go together, and I looked at them and I said, "You are so wrong."
Mm-hmm.
Because it's all about awakening, and it's all about seeing the truth, seeing
It's
what is
the energy
really going on.
vibration. Yes, most conspiracy theories are actually true, so they fall
True.
under that truth vibration.
Yeah. Yep. True.
Oh, thank you, Phil.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of amazing comments going on. So, and I'm loving the interaction that you guys have got going on as well.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
obviously our conversation is leading up to our
Mhm.
Golden Light channel. Love watching you two lovebirds. Oh.
Yeah. This is part of the family that we have here in 5D. We have so many amazing family that and the more you come on, and whether I'll be getting spirit chat going here soon again too. I'm healing up in all the right areas where I think I'll be able to do that without any for a few hours. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that's just another way for all of us to connect with each other and stay in touch with each
Yeah.
other. So
It's my
stay tuned
signature.
for spirit chat.
That's my
Aw.
signature.
Let me hold it up there and then speak. Wait, and because I'm going to pin you so everyone can see it. Hang on. Let
Well,
me
here's lots of them.
pin.
Sorry about the gold marker. But there you go. That's my signature there. What do you think? I'm getting ready.
I
To be your
think,
wife.
like you, it's gorgeous.
Oh. Oh. I was testing out the gold pen, ready to do the coasters and things.
Mhm. Aw.
Yeah. I took my pyramids with me to the event. So they come with me. I got a couple of orders last time I took them to the Five Bells. So I think I've got
I
about
know.
seven orders now.
I know. You got to get busy. And
Yeah.
it's not like that you can make one
Oh,
overnight.
they're going. No, there's 6 on the go now, and I've just ordered 2 more pyramids because I
Wow.
want to do some of the smaller ones as well. So I need one free so I can just do the small ones.
Mm-hmm. Good for you.
But I'm getting really creative, so I'm loving it.
Aw.
Very exciting. And I've been making more jewelry, so I'm probably going to get ready to do another live thing.
Mhm.
The other thing I've been doing, not as if I've got any more time than that,
Right?
is I know I've been, the little pearls, and you open the shells, the oysters live, and then you get the little pearls from them. Have you ever seen them do that?
No.
You basically buy an oyster, and then I open it for you, and you see your pearl be given birth. Basically, it's your pearl. You've opened. You've got me to open that pearl, and that's your pearl, and then I send that over to the person who wants it. So yeah, it's a nice feeling. Have you not noticed that's a new thing in England? It's like
No.
yeah, lots of people are doing that, so they can actually see their pearls. So I've ordered some of those.
Aw.
Women love all that, you see. To actually, it's like you're given the pearl. You don't know how big it's going to be. You don't know what shade it's going to be. Different shades. You've got they cost different amounts. You know, they're worth different amounts. So you never quite know. You might have double. You might have twins in there. So.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen an oyster or a pearl in an oyster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll arrange to do one for you. Open one for
Okay.
you. Yeah.
All right. Aw, thank you.
And that'll be your pearl.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Mhm. This is one of those moments where I forget that everyone else is still with us. I just kind of get lost in your beauty. Yeah.
I'm undressing you as I look at you. But we best not go there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you do the names? I already have my candle lit.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. I usually do a little kind of future kind of reading.
Okay.
Should I do that?
You can do both. I'll pin you.
Can you wait until I get myself sorted out? Because I literally have come from an event and it's been a bit of a rush because I had to do my account.
No, you have to do it now.
No. Not yet. Not yet. Explain if anybody wants to join in with the list.
Put your name, your first name and last initial in the chat, or if you're watching it on the recorded version, just make a comment there if you want your name added to this. And what we're trying to do is bring together as many twin flames and soulmates as possible. And we put the loving thoughts and energy into that. When Allie's reading the names, we're putting that love intention into that. So we encourage people to, light a candle. And like I said, while Allie's reading those names, you're putting that thought and intention in it. And so you'll hear Allie and my name on there because we want to be physically together. And we have been, but we want this, and we're working on it on a more permanent basis. So we're heading in the right direction. So keep putting it out there that we end up being together physically longer and hopefully forever. But if you want your name, there's one right here, Yvonne P.
Okay, I'm not quite there yet.
Okay.
My cards are still kind of all messed up.
And Sharon J. Let me check the last video too. See if
oh yeah. Yeah, just bear with me.
No. Get it done now. Bested. What's his
Bested. Is that how it goes?
Yep. Bested.
No, cock smoker.
Oh, yeah, there's one from the last one, Mariah N.
Ah, no, we haven't added that one.
Mm-hmm.
I would have remembered that, Mariah. That's nice.
That's our first Mariah.
That's right, we haven't got one of those.
No.
Did
you write down the other ones?
Not yet. I'm still going through my cards to get them all in the right order. Sorry. Stop it, you.
The sound of disgust.
Was your ears burning earlier? Because I was talking about you on the drive over to this event, because it was all down lots of country lanes and things. And of course, you know, it says the speed limit is kind of national speed limit, which is like 60, 70, around these little country lanes that was really, really narrow. So you can only fit one car. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can you imagine going that speed and only one? So I was talking to a friend of mine in the car. I can't say name, because it's kind of like, I'll tell you later. Anyway, and she said, because I said to her, there's a video, I don't know if you've seen this video, and Gregg, it's like on the road to nowhere, and he's taking the mickey out of me going slow. And I said to her, you know, when we were, you know, he was doing that, I said, you guys in America, you've got wide roads, sometimes 3 or 4 lanes. In England, our roads are very narrow. And if a car's coming the other way, or if you've got to stop suddenly, you haven't got another lane to go to. You literally have got to stop. And so, I was talking about you. And I said, and it proved it, because during the video, it's like there was a near miss of a car that was trying to overtake this lorry, and he was doing it. Wasn't he doing it on a bend as well?
Yeah.
Can't remember, but it was like, you mad sod. Yeah, right, I'm ready. I've got the Word document.
I just sent you the
bottom.
3 names plus. Did you get Mariah?
Not yet, no. I'm gonna get to the bottom of the list. There's 300 names here. Right, 306. Okay, can you read them out to me? Mariah.
Okay. Mariah N.
Yep.
Hang on. Sharon J.
Yep.
Hang on. Put her name down twice, but there was 2 of them. Yvonne P, I think, was the other one. Yeah. Yvonne, Y-V-O-N.
Yeah. Is that all of them?
No. I'm checking. Yeah. Y-V-O-N-N-E-P. Okay.
Yeah.
And Sharon J. Jacob Balandra.
Jacob.
B-A-L-A-N-D-R-A.
D-A-L.
B as in boy.
Oh, B. B-A-L.
A-N.
A-N.
D as in dog. R-A.
Yep.
Ra. Yep.
That's 309.
Good. Yay.
Oh, is that all of them?
Just checking again, making sure. I believe so. I think that's it.
I've got to add more lines and more numbers.
I would put it on an Excel spreadsheet.
I've got it on Word.
Because if it's on Excel, you can actually
put them in alphabetical order.
Yeah, sort it in alphabetical.
I have got that. Haven't got time to do it right now because you.
Oh, here's another one. Sarah Goldenlight. Speaking
Hope
of Sarah,
you guys are going to be coming to the. Oh, where did it go?
You can see our Sarah in here yet.
Right, Sarah Golden Light.
Yes, of course. Knowing our Sarah Randall, she's probably listening.
Yeah. Hello, Sarah.
Yeah. I know her and Bo. They do that occasionally. They just listen, being the introverts that they are.
Yeah. So 310.
Awesome.
110.
Okay. So let me pin you.
Oh, hello. Please.
And I'll mute myself and shut off my video.
Okay, my love. Right. So what I'm going to do is see what kind of is going on for everybody. What sort of week are we going to have for the next week or so? So I'm just going to look and see. All right. So tune in. Well, that card just did not want to go in then. It was like, no. Okay. Okay, so the card that didn't want to go in was my 9 of Cups. Okay, this is the Cosmic deck by Norbert Loesch. It's the deck that I highly recommend if you're looking for a first deck of tarot. Now, this is all about somebody familiar to you coming back into your life. So this could be, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a family member, or this could be somebody who, you know, you was in a relationship with, maybe, whether that's friendship or otherwise. And it's going to be that they're coming back in contact. So it's like old friends, old acquaintances, and you're going to hear back from them. Okay. So what else are we going to say? Okay, so there's going to be a little bit of kind of a little bit of anger and frustrations rising up, and a strong feeling of that people are getting defensive, and people are kind of, it's like overreacting with situations, and not just about, you know, the truth of stuff. They're going to be overreacting. It's a bit like people are getting angry at the wrong things and the wrong people. So instead of kind of being awake and understanding, you know, more about what's really going on, and knowing that things are getting better because things are being exposed, rather than that, they are kind of getting angry. So just watch out for this. So it's like, how are you going to, you know, help to calm that down, you know? So I can see, you know, it's definitely to do with sharp words. So be careful of what is being said, and be careful not to react to their bad behavior. Okay, so there is a kind of, it's like your camp, my camp. Just, I mean, it is a little bit like that. But remember that that's what the darker side wants. They want us to be divided. They want us to not get on. So where at all possible, we're going to need to try and understand what they're going through. Now, if you guys can remember back to when you first started to wake up, and maybe how you felt at that particular time. Now, sometimes I find it very difficult when I'm around my grandchildren sometimes, because I get kind of flashes of what I've seen and what I know, and it's really tricky. So I don't know if anyone else is going through that. But it's when people have had trauma or seen trauma in their lives, they do get flashbacks. Well, imagine if they are starting to wake up, they're going to be receiving this as well, and it's going to make them feel agitated. So it's like trying to give them the space that they need when they need it, and if they want to talk, let them talk, because there are going to be more and more people waking up, and believe me that people are going to be getting in touch with you, because you was the one that was talking sense to them when they wasn't prepared to listen. But when they start to wake up, they're going to be on, you know, your doorstep saying, hey, can we talk about it now? Because now I'm awake. Nobody else around me wants to listen to me. Okay. There's a lot of endings and beginnings. Okay. Doors closing, new doors are opening. Doors closing, new doors opening. And this will be linked with the truth coming out. But then it's like the media trying to close the door before it's got out any further. So you may see glimpses of things on the news about, you know, what we know to be true. It's like, did I hear that right? Did they actually say that? Did they actually put that out there? But then it's like, you know, so it's like they're not prepared to kind of talk about it anymore, but they're putting it out there slowly. So you may see the media start to talk more than they did. Okay. There's going to be small changes like that, I feel, coming up this week. You guys are going to be standing your ground, though. I don't feel as if you're going to budge when, you know, there's a need for authority to come in and tell you to do things. There's going to be more people standing their ground and saying, no, I do not agree, and I do not consent, and I'm not doing it. So there's going to be a lot of that, and things being upside down, kind of in a waiting mode. I am seeing some kind of court things, kind of legal bits and pieces coming out as well. So these are private or individual people taking the authorities to court, and a lot of that is going to be coming out this week as well, which is going to help. It's going to help us a lot. Starting to see it seep into, you know, the people that aren't awake. I do feel that there's a lot of people who are now thinking of self-employment more than ever. Since I've been doing my readings, I'm seeing that a lot. It usually comes up nearly every reading that somebody is saying, you know, what do I like to do? Can I make that into a business? Can I make money from doing that? And I spoke a little bit about, you know, the pyramids that I'm making. You know, simple things like doing a video about making something that you love is going to get you loads and loads and thousands of hits on YouTube. And that might be anything, absolutely anything that you enjoy doing. And if you make a video out of it, you can start a business like that, you know, and doing more and more and more to do with that. So, and that could be any subject. So what I'm saying is, whatever you like to do, see if there's a business that can be done, because I think that that's the way forward. It's going to happen more and more with people. So I'm going to start doing the list now. So when I'm doing the list, if you wanted to light a candle, please do. And what I'll say is, I haven't lit my candle, so I'm going to do that. What we're going to do is each time I read the name out, I want you to visualize that that person's twin or their special person is coming towards them. It's like a magnetizing kind of energy that is it's like it's a meant to be thing. Okay, so that's what we're visualizing as I'm reading the names out. Okay, so I'm just going to down to there so you can see the candle. Okay, right. Are we ready? I'm going to start reading them. Aaron M, Adina M.S, Amy S, Alex V, Alexandra G, Alison James, Alison L, Alison S, Ala D, Ali F, Alison H, Alison N, Amado T, Amanda L, Amanda M, Amanda W, Andrea J, Angie H, Anna O.C, Anne E.K, Anthony P, Ava F, Bo R, Becca D, Benicia M, Benji N, Betty B, Blake Jr, Blake T, Bob N, Brandy H, Brandy LL, Calm S, Carol LL, Caroline M, Carolyn EG, Karen D, Carrie L, Kat M, Caesar L, Chad F, Charlotte P, Charlotte U, Cheryl S, Chrissy E, Christina C, Christina M, Christine M, Claire S, Claire W, Claudette M, Concha Y, Constance W, Karina W, Chris D H, Crystal D H, Cynthia F, Daniel J, David S, Davina M, Dawn H, Dawn P, Deb M, Deb PT, Deb W, Debbie B, Debbie H, Debbie L, Debbie P, Deborah M, Deborah S, Denise C, Denise K, Devon SP, Desi, Diana AM, Diane B, Diane S, Daiji B, Dominique H, Donna RL, Dauphine F, Dulcie V, Ellen EM, Elisa V, Elizabeth B, Elizabeth C, Elizabeth P, Ella MO, Eloise C, Emma KB, Emma K, Erica, Gabrielle G, Gail A, Gary H, Gail B, Georgia V, Gerardo A, Jill P, Gracie W, Gregg Prescott, Gertrude M, Gypsy J, Hanging L, Haley C, Heather H, Holly A, Holly M, Jackie J, Jacqueline S H, Jacob A, James D, James F, James S C, Jane H, Jane M, Jane M, Jane M, Jane P, Jason B, Jeanette D C, Janice D, Jeffrey L, Jenna R, Jenny S, Jill C, Jimmy M, Joanna C, Jody E, Jody S, Jody G, John F, Josephine R, Judy M, Julia D R, Julia R, Julie B, Julie R, June N, Justin B, Carolyn M, Karen B, Karen B, Karen M, Karen S, Karen Ann B, Carrie J T, Kate P, Kate W, Kathleen L, Kat L, Kelly F, Kerry D, Kim W, Kimberly S T, Kinga B, Kirsten W, Canola A, Kwan Y, Latisha W, Laura N, Layla S, Leanne D, Leah P, Leanne C, Lee O, Leslie J, Lahamo Y, Lily J, Linda P, Linda S, Linda W, Lisa B, Lisa C, Lisa D, Lisa D, Lisa S, Liz LLR, Liz C, Louise M, Louise M, Linda T, Lynn M, Lynn M, Mafalda T, Mark W, Marcia M, Marejo J, Marilyn K, Marisha M, Mary S, Mary T, Matthew C, Maureen W, Megan D, Megan S, Melissa D, Melissa R, Michael B, Mike M, Mimi B, Lindy W, Miranda H, Murray's, Neil C, Nini J, Nikki P, Nicole D, Nicole H, Nicole I M, Nicole K, Nora C, Paige H, Paige H, Pam C, Pamela R, Patricia J, Patricia W, Patricia W, Paula A, Paula F, Penny D, Peter W, Peter W, Phil Christophers, Pippa A, PJ F, Rachel D, Rachel N R, Ray J G, Ray R L, Rashpal K, Renee R, Ria C, Robert F, Robert H, Robert R, Robin P, Rose K, Ros L, Ruth B, Sam P, Sam S, Samar, Samantha H, Sandy P, Sandy P, Sandy R, Sandy V H, Sarah R, Sassy M, Scott O, Shannon F, Sharon G, Sharon G, Sharon H, Sharon P, Sherilyn C, Sherry S, Sherry S, Sherry J, Shirley S, Siobhan D, Sky M W, Sonia R, Stacy M C, Stacy C B, Stacy G, Stella M, Steph K, Stephanie M, Stephanie S, Steve, Susan M A, Suzanne W L, Suzanne D, Suzanne M C, Tamara B, Tamara S, Tammy T, Tammy C, Tammy K, Tanya R, Tenna R, Tessa O, Tina C, Tina F, Tracy R, Tracy H, Trenna RP, Trisha K, Trisha WK, Trisha B, Trisha G, Trisha T, Tyade A, Valerie A, Valerie C, Valerie J, Valerie O, Verkus TV, Victoria J, Wanda E, Mariah N, Sharon J, Yvonne P, Jacob B, Sarah G. There you go. So that's all of them. 310 people. So I'm hoping that you guys can feel that we're putting all of that love together, and it's like imagining these two getting closer and closer and closer. Now, if that person is still in a relationship with the person that they want, then this relationship will get closer and closer. Or sometimes it works in, if you've asked for your perfect partner and maybe you're not with that perfect partner, maybe the universe knows this. The universe will bring you who you're supposed to be with. Okay, so that's kind of how the universal energy works. It's like if you've said, I deserve more, I deserve love, I deserve better, I deserve to be treated respectfully, I deserve to be loved unconditionally. This is what happens. If you're not, then what happens is then you're going to manifest towards you the right one. So, it won't mend something that's broken, is what I'm saying.
We deserve each other.
We do.
We do.
We do. We do.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of work in the background before we actually met on each, you on yourself, me on myself.
Mm-hmm.
We spent time on our own, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
I was single, not looking. You were single, not looking.
Yep.
Before we actually got together. So
both times when you first visited me in my dreams.
Well, thank goodness I didn't visit you and you was lying next to someone else. That would have been really bad.
That would have been awkward.
Don't mind me.
That was after
he's mine, not yours.
That's right. And that was after my ex number 2, Jody, and I broke up. That's when you came. You're like, okay, here's my opportunity.
Yeah. I didn't just butt in on someone else's turn with you.
No, but it took a little while and things had to play out the way they did. And here we are. And thank you to all of your exes and all of my exes that everything worked out exactly the way it was so we could be together now.
It's true. Yep. It was all good. Mm-hmm. It's all the divine timing. And, we're trying to speed things up. But, there's no harm in giving it a helping hand, is there?
No.
And we do believe in positive affirmations. We believe in intentions. Mm-hmm. And we believe in, putting out there what you deserve. So you have to believe that you deserve unconditional love. Because you do. Every single person out there does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and dream boards. Vision boards. Yeah.
Yeah, Gregg's done a bit. Have you got that? Can you show people our vision board?
I don't have it handy right now.
We'll show you next time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I dig it. I like it.
I like it. I love it.
Yeah.
It's got our cars, our cars in Herne Bay and our cars in America. Yeah,
I'm telling you, one is actually, it has a steering, you can't tell, but it has the steering wheel on the right-hand side, and then our American car has it on the left-hand side.
Because what we want to do is, what we will do is have a place in America and a place here, and we just travel back and forth. That's kind of our plan, isn't it?
That would be ideal.
We want to do, which would be marvelous. Yeah.
But I think I think part of the manifestation of that happening would be getting married sometime soon when I go over there, and then having you, being the wife of an American, being able to fly back and forth.
You'll have to do some research. Well, I'm saying we, the royal we, meaning you,
Yeah.
have a look and see, because you're better at working that sort of thing out. You're a researcher, aren't you? You're good at researching.
Niall is asking, how many children do both of you have, if any?
I have two. I have two daughters, Megan and Rhiannon.
I have one. So we have three daughters together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I lost a son. So I would have had a son as well. But he didn't make it, bless him.
I'm sorry. I'm looking forward to hanging out with Logan.
I can't wait for you to connect with Logan, because he likes the game of football, and his fingers, because he broke his finger and he wasn't able to play it for a while. Mm-hmm. So he was kind of like, he's got so much energy, that boy. He really has. The
thing is, he's a goalie, which is great, because I used to play midfield, and so I and the drummer in my band that comes on here, Brian, he was a goalie also. So we would go to the park and I would take shots at him, and it'd be fun with Logan to grab a ball and just see if I can score against him. I'm not going to patronize him. I'm going to make it tough, make him think.
Yeah. He likes it. He's
good.
Quite good at it. He's
chasing hopes too.
Yeah. Honestly, I think he needs that.
Yeah.
He needs because I don't think Ian's sporty. They do attend every one of his matches though, Megan and Ian.
Good.
So they do that. They're very supportive.
Mm-hmm.
But bless him. He needs somebody to hang out with in sports.
I love playing sports.
I know.
So throw a sport in front of me. Yeah, it'll be fun.
And my brother likes pool, and he likes bat and trap, which you're going to try, aren't you?
I'll try it.
Bat and trap. That's a Kentish thing. So if you don't know what bat and trap is, have a look on. Yeah. And if you'll probably see my brother there, because he's on a lot of the footage of bat and trap, especially if you look up bat and trap and Antiques Roadshow, because they actually interviewed him. His name's Keith James, Janes, like me. But a lot of people call him Jakey.
Mm-hmm.
He actually put on his exercise book, Keith James, Jacob Hiawashima, King of Israel James. That's what something like that he had on his. And
yeah, you throw a sport in front of here in the United States. I played baseball, football, basketball, soccer, hockey, tennis, bowling.
You haven't tried bar billiards?
Bocce ball? No. But regular pool and bumper pool, 3-ball, 8-ball, bunch of darts. Yeah.
I like darts.
I'm envisioning you playing darts. That'd be pretty hot.
How is that hot?
Well, because there's a proper way to throw and a proper way to stand. And I could show you the proper way of doing it, but I'd have to get behind you. It's kind of.
I just want to do it. I'm not.
No,
okay, I'll play the game though.
No, I think you want me to snuggle up next to you.
Okay. I'd enjoy that bit.
Show you the form.
I enjoy that bit.
Keep the arm 90-degree angle. It's all muscle memory from the eye or the ear.
You can see how competitive this man is, can't you? About every sport, he's very competitive.
I love sports. I love competition. I love just going out and playing games. They're games. That's all it is. I do.
I'll sit and watch and cheer you on. Just as you're about to kind of take a shot, but like, go on.
Right? No. Well, your brother plays darts, right?
Oh, brother, yeah, and Nikki.
Good.
So yeah, Paul, they play all of that. So
Good.
yeah,
I love the.
you already get on really well with Jake and Nikki, don't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep. 301. Yeah, 301. I play that baseball. Yeah, there's a bunch of different games that you can play on in darts.
No, you can have a good life here. I know that you won't have your beach. You'll have kind of our beach, which is. But we'll travel back and forth as much as we can.
That's right.
And everything goes back to normal.
You'll have our beach here too.
Yeah.
Mm. Cricket. Yeah. Oh, I love cricket. Somebody mentioned that. Patty Simmons, my favorite is cricket, double in, double out. Yeah. I'll play that. I know that game very well. Matter of fact, that's what we used to play.
Team.
Pardon me?
I used to be in the rounders team when I was younger, with my little netball skirt and my tight t-shirt that it's like, you have to put your name badge on it. Everyone had their name on it. But because my boobs got so big at school, it was like my name was Ali.
Aw.
Yeah, I got picked on by the girls. So I got bullied at school. Aww. Did you get bullied?
No, I was just kind of like an outcast, though. I did the sports. I also got high, and so I would hang out with both groups. But eventually, I just said "fuck it," and it ended up being a group of us that did both. So, just I don't like cliques.
No.
Not a cliquey guy.
No.
Yeah.
No, but some of the people that bullied me now come to me for readings. Isn't that funny? And I don't mention it. I don't say anything.
Aww.
It's done. It's dusted.
Yeah.
But, it just seems funny. It's like they've got a short memory. But when you're the other side of it, you haven't got a short memory. You remember.
Aww.
That's all right. It makes you who you are. It makes you understand things, doesn't it?
I'll protect you from bullying.
Okay, you're my bouncer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you want to close on or talk about? Is there anything we haven't talked about?
Only because we've only got a few more days. We've only got 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
For the In 5D Love Match. So if you want to be included, then please go to Facebook or contact me via the website, and I will send you over the link.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or on here, we might be able to check it on here, couldn't we? If anybody wants the link. The link's not out yet at all, so it will be out last minute. Okay, so I suppose we could start doing it now, could we? The link? No, too early?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to put a link in the chat room one last time. Right there. Join in. Join us.
The times are, just so that you guys know, the time that we are meeting is 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, and 9 p.m. UK. Right, so that's Saturday, August the 28th, in 5D Zoom Love Match. Either wear those colours, red if you're not available, yellow or orangey yellow if you might be might be interested or definitely available is green.
I don't think orangey yellow is a good one because to us colorblind people, orange looks like red.
Okay. Well, some
Yellow.
people say amber, don't they? Amber,
yeah, that's fine. I
yellow.
can tell I mean, there's orange and there's amber in this picture right there.
That's right. There is.
Yes. Yeah, that's more like amber right there. Anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what you do. If you haven't got that, if you're worried about what you can wear, what you can't wear, you can write in your name, you can say red, amber, or green next to your name. So mine's
But
Alison.
just have something in maybe.
Yes,
prominent.
anything red. Yeah, anything red.
Does that scare you if I got near your hair and started going like that? Would that freak you
Well,
out?
not really, because I just go and I buy some more because it's not mine.
Okay.
I'm getting it redone on Friday. It's looking a little bit.
Would it scare you if I ran around the house going like that?
No.
Okay. Then I guess I won't do that.
I don't see you as a psychopath. Would it worry you if I did that?
I'd laugh. I think that would be funny.
Yep. Crazy. Oh, can I just say that it's my Patreon meetup this Thursday. Okay, so the link is on the Patreon Facebook page. So I've got a Patreon Facebook page, and obviously I'll message you via Patreon.
I'll put all the links down in the more info section for your Patreon, my Patreon, Quantum Tie-Dye.
Yeah.
Facebook link for this love match meetup.
Yes.
All that good stuff. I'll put it more info section and I'll pin it on top as first comment. Check them all out if you haven't already. Yeah.
You are a darling. Have I told you that I love you today? I don't think I have enough, but I do. I do.
I can't hear it enough. I love you, and I know that. I say it all the time as well. Brittany, I would tell her, a minimum of like 10 times a day, I love you, just for no reason. I love you.
Yep. Yep.
And I do that with you, just for no reason.
Have you noticed we do that? We it's like sometimes it doesn't feel like enough though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the words I love you is not enough for how I feel.
Right.
So we mixed a couple of words up, didn't we? So
lust, love. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love you. And we love all you guys too. Thank you for joining us.
That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that, have you noticed that people are telling each other that they love them? People that hardly know each other, they're using that language just like that. And I think that's amazing. And it's not belittling the word love. It's basically saying there are lots of different levels of love. Mm-hmm. And you can love another person. So when you're in the chat, just tell everybody that you love them. That'd be great.
And I tell people that on the bigger picture.
You do. It's lovely. I love it.
Yeah.
It always makes, I don't know about you guys, but it always makes me, it's like a fuzzy feeling inside when you say it.
Wow.
It really hits home. So it's lovely to end on that. Oh, can I just say, when you're doing the silver, and you said about the silver, could you add whether or not the silver's gone up in price or down? Because that would be interesting to see if it has risen or fallen that time.
It's gone down actually since I was doing the bigger picture back in October. So the price of silver has gone down a lot. So it's down to like $23 an ounce, which is pretty damn cheap.
Really good, brilliant time to buy it then, isn't it?
It would be, because it's going to go, in my opinion, it could go as high as $700 an ounce or more. there's less physical silver available than there is gold. So whatever the price of gold is, 2,300, silver should be worth more.
Mm.
And it's only going to keep increasing in value as there's less and less available.
And the crypto, what's happening with crypto?
It's making a comeback. I haven't checked it in a few days, but I noticed a skyrocketing kind of thing with the baby Doge. So it went up, increased a lot in like 24 hours when I last looked, but I don't check it very often anymore. I just set it and forget it, because I think that's something that in a couple years you go back and look at it and you're like, holy shit. That's wow, I didn't know I had that much. But I've got a lot of, didn't cost a lot of money.
You've made money though.
Yeah.
On it, haven't you?
Got a lot of baby Doge coin crypto. So Yvonne said that she bought silver at $12 an ounce years ago. I told my father back in mid 2000s when silver was $7 an ounce, I said, Dad, buy silver, physical silver. He didn't listen to me. He would have tripled his money.
Wow.
You see me doing that often. You need to do this. You need to.
You don't usually do that at all.
I don't do that at all.
You can do it though. I find it a bit of a turn on.
In the right situations, I will do it.
Yeah. For me.
On that note, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone that is in chat that joined us for the evening. Thank you, everyone that's watching on the recorded version. Sorry you couldn't catch us live, but hope you all had a good time, and try to make the connections with each other. Don't feel, try to connect, on Facebook, and please share this video too on Facebook or Twitter, Gab, Telegram. Yeah.
Definitely. Hanging Laundry says, don't run with scissors, Greg.
Try and stop me. Anyway, so on behalf of the lovely, beautiful future Mrs. Prescott.
Oh, yeah.
She's so gorgeous. I'm Greg. We're both sending you all infinite love and light. Namaste, everyone.